I'm Amy Freinberg. Thanks so much for visiting my home. This is an 1852 Italianate in Columbia County, and there are some unique things about old homes you probably already know, but I thought I'd share a few of the things that are real highlights in this house for me. First thing is old cabinetry, old original cabinetry, and really neat old original ceilings and trim around the ceilings. What we decided to do is this kitchen was a 3-season porch, and we decided to use this to match the elements to create the rest of the kitchen, which is as you see here. So the first thing we did was we used beadboard trim. We got a really simple shaker style cabinet. We continued the French porcelain tile here, and we just did really basic sort of bin pulls because we liked that old country kind of kicked back feeling. So this is the dining room, and this is probably one of my favorite rooms in the house. I love to entertain and have friends over, and we cook together in the kitchen and come in here and eat and just hang out, and we have a really good time. This was made by an Italian marble craftsman that came with the original builder of this home from England. And one thing you'll notice is it's got a starburst design in the marble. And they achieved this by splitting marble down the center, laying it open, and having them mirror each other. And these marble fireplaces, believe it or not, hold a lot of heat and throw a lot of heat. Over here, we go now to the more casual feel, and this is how I usually serve the everyday dishes. Instead of having them in a cabinet, we decided to take an old bookcase and paint it white, put it against this rather neutral wall, and then my friend actually helped me to put plates and cups and dishes in here so that we can serve right from here to the table. One of the most challenging things I think when we moved in was choosing paint colors. And it sounds like a really mundane thing, but this room we had 7 different colors of yellow that we tested it. And I think one of the funniest things I remember is my husband said for one of them, if he were to name it, he would call it conflict yellow. It was just the color that you walk into and it made you feel really agitated, which of course didn't quite work for a dining room that we were hoping to hang out in. So we got this really beautiful color. I think it's a Pharaoh and Ball color. It's that really soft yellow. It just glows in the morning. It's pretty at night. You know, we're really happy with it. About old houses, not enough bathrooms, not enough closets. Well, in this case, there was an old coat closet, which we turned into a bathroom. It's tiny, I know, but it worked. We're in the red living room. This is where we hang out and read. A couple things that are interesting here. First is this Parisian concierge chair, and this came from my mom. Basically, a concierge back in the day would be in a hotel lobby with his back to the door so that he didn't get a draft. They would leave this hood on so that he wouldn't get a stiff neck. And then when the weather was better, they would take it off, and he could enjoy the air and the circulation. We're on the 4th floor now of the tower, and one thing about old homes like this is that not only was this a beautiful way to get a view, in this case 360 degrees, from the tallest vantage point in town, but it also served as a heating and cooling device by means of opening the windows and letting the heat in the house rise out of them to keep the house cool in the hot summer months. As an interesting side note about history, this house was part of the Underground Railroad, and apparently they signaled other homes from both levels of the observation deck in the tower.